Happy New Year, everybody, and it's Pamela Steele once again, and coming back to you maybe as we're just about going back into lockdown, which I hope isn't the case, but it's nice to be back. Remember, I'm a psychologist and a resilience and trauma expert, and also I like to think a health and well-being expert too. I've come back full force. It's the 4th of January and it's my blog number 1 for 2021. It's got me going again, actually. I did have a break over the Christmas period, ate lots of unhealthy foods, but very tasty. And yes, alcohol, all sorts of things. Didn't do as much exercise as I would like. But you know what the benefit of that was? And that was that I didn't feel great. So I think when you find that and you realise that you're not doing your body any good, then it seems nice for a while, but actually you realise that your body doesn't feel that great. I'm looking forward to getting back into the swing of it all. New Year's resolutions, of course, healthy lifestyle, want to do a bit more art. A bit more. I've started going back to my Spanish class, and I'm doing it on Duolingo actually now, and I'm going to start learning how to play the guitar. So I've got to wait for a string, but that's all right. I can be patient. So whilst we were all away having fun at Christmas, or not away, at home having fun at Christmas. I hope your Christmas was okay. Mine was very quiet and but very pleasant actually, just with my daughter and her husband. So it was very good. And yes, whilst all that happened, we managed to get through the Brexit negotiations, and now I hope that we can begin to build on our relationship and keep our friendship with the EU under these new circumstances. So I'm beginning the year with hope and as I said, resolutions, and I'm going to also be talking about a book I wrote quite a number of years ago now. It's called Lived, Loved, Laughed. It is still on Amazon, so you can still download it for 99p. But I did self-publish it in 2011, and so I will be updating it primarily because, well, in this book I was talking about trauma and a lot of the work that I've been doing with things, or many events like the 7/7, the 9/11, rail crashes, air crashes, all sorts of different things that I was involved with, RTAs, sudden deaths. So I decided to write this book as a sort of a way of realising that that you don't necessarily have to go through a big trauma in order to get that sort of existential jolt that we've always been talking about. On that, by reading that book, you could get that determination to maybe live your life in the best possible way. So actually, I think we've all had a bit of an existential jolt over the last year. We've all had a trauma with the COVID thing. Unfortunately, as I said, it may be coming down into full lockdown today, and there is unfortunately quite a contagious strain of COVID going round. So we're going to sort of build on that over the next few blogs and a few months, maybe, that I'm carrying on with my video blogs, which I shall be putting on FaceTime, YouTube, Instagram, and another one, Facebook rather, Instagram, YouTube, and and LinkedIn. That's it. So we're going to have a bit of a reminder about being healthy again, so that we can all be doing that whilst looking at the more traumatic aspects of COVID. I was watching Casualty, one of my favourite programmes, but and it was a pretty stark showing, even though dramatised, maybe the possible reality of some hospitals in the worst of circumstances with COVID. So yeah, we're going to be having a look at that, and so I'm just going to leave it at that at the moment and come back to you and tell you a little bit more about the sorts of blogs that I'm going to be doing over the next few months. And but it's lovely to be back. As I say, it gets me back working on my Peloton bike as well as doing my doggy walks, and getting ready and getting on with the rest of the day. So, all right, lovely to be back and speak to you all tomorrow. Bye.